Move Along Home. Now, this was one of the most interesting episodes of the first season of Deep Space Nine. It's a weird one, and so it's not like a great, hey, this is what the vibe of Deep Space Nine is about as an episode. But as like a just one-off episode of Star Trek, I think it's probably up there as one of the most fun of the first season, probably of the second season as well. So this one, these strange aliens show up, and they just want to go to Quark's to gamble. They don't want to deal with the Federation or anything like that. It's an odd thing, and Sisko and all them are very surprised by what happens. Now let's get into what happens in this episode and the moral of the story, because there's a little bit of a moral of the story, I guess, kind of, in a quirky kind of way, in just a moment. So please hit the like and subscribe button as we talk about all things Star Trek. I'm going through Deep Space Nine right now, and I'm also reading some of the Deep Space Nine novels. Oh my gosh, the thing is, like, I've been watching a lot of Star Trek and other stuff too. I feel like I should be talking about it, but I'm focusing on Deep Space Nine on here for now, as I have time to do this channel. It's like my side channel and the like. I am also an author, so I've got a lot of irons in the fire. And I want you to sign up for my newsletter. If you like Star Trek, this is in the description below. And you can grab my books. I'm going to be writing a beautiful, I've already written 2/3 of it, beautiful trilogy of space exploration that really has the vibe of 90s Star Trek. And I want to get you on board with some great science fiction. You get 3 free books just for signing up, so you can check things out. I have a wonderful sci-fi book, a fantasy book, and a graphic novel. Yeah, superhero book, which is wonderful. I've got a very prolific over here. So if you like prolific people and if you like to build a nice fandom, this is a great spot to be. Thank you for being here. Thank you for reading, everybody. Really appreciate you for being here. Okay, so yes, this is the 10th episode of Deep Space Nine. Like I said, these people kind of show up at Quark's, and they're playing a game. Quark swindles them at the Dabo wheel, and they catch him. And so then they bring their game in, and they demand Quark play it. And Quark increasingly starts feeling weird about it at first, and it gets really dangerous. So what's really interesting is the players in the game end up like kidnapping Dax and Sisko and Kira and who was the fourth one? It's been a second. I think it was Bashir. And they end up in this little game as players in the Qatarian, not the Qatarian game. That's a different Star Trek episode. In their game here, and they are each room is like a puzzle that they have to go through, and it keeps getting escalating more dangerous. The first one is just them like hopscotching along things with some weird, creepy people laughing. Then it goes to like this thing where it's like they've got some drinks that they got to deal with. And then it gets like really, really crazy. And of course, as each level goes along, Quark doesn't really know what's going on in this whole situation. He doesn't understand it at first. We kind of learn that they're disappearing. Odo shows up and is like, our people disappeared. Where'd they go? And then they start to correlate it and realize that the people that are missing are actually inside the game itself. And it looks like there's actual danger involved because one falls off and they're gone. And it looks like if they all get wiped out, they're not coming back. And it seems to be like a moral conundrum that Quark actually has to play the game as he goes through all of this. So the moral of the story of it is that Quark shouldn't have cheated these people, of course. And as it gets dangerous and the games go on and go crazier, he actually starts to grovel and become his Ferengi self. Very, very endearing episode for Quark, where you really get to know him a little better in this one, and also build the relationship with Odo that he has that really ramps up over the series as well. So obviously they get out in the end of it, and it seems the aliens don't even want to hang out; they just want to play their game and go. And that was that. And so, like I said, it's a weird, quirky episode here. It's not a great one for like the tone of the series in general, but it is a good one-off like Star Trek episode that I just think is probably one of the best ones of the season. Yeah, written by Michael Piller, pretty interesting stuff. So I'd give this one an 8 out of 10 overall. High stakes. I don't know if I still don't quite understand if the characters were actually in danger or if it just appeared as if they were in danger. It wasn't made exactly clear on that. If you've watched this episode, let me know down in the comments down below. Do you think they were ever actually in danger, or was this game sort of just like trying to make Quark feel like they were in danger to put him on the hot seat? Love to hear from you. Hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to sign up for my newsletter in the description below. Really appreciate you guys being here and watching the channel. We'll be back soon.